South Africa has seen a huge jump in coronavirus cases within a matter of days, with levels of infection rising from 202 to 240. The Minister of Health and President Cyril Ramaphosa has declared South Africa a national state of emergency. In this video, I will let you know how exactly this virus spreads and how you can protect yourself. Should we be more concerned as citizens with this outbreak? And what should we expect for the future of South Africa? So, most people who have recovered from the virus all around the world have stated that they only displayed mild symptoms, and in order to recover, they didn't need any major treatment. However, this case is much different in South Africa. The case is different to older people who are HIV positive, who are not on treatment, and those with tuberculosis. Why? Because the immune system is much weaker. So how exactly does this virus spread? It spreads through the air in droplets when you sneeze and when you cough. And if you do not cover your mouth and nose when you cough or when you sneeze, you spread the virus, because the virus then lands on objects that other people touch. If you touch something with the virus on it and then you touch your face, you are most likely to get the virus. This is why it's extremely important to cover your nose, cover your mouth when you cough and when you sneeze, and wash your hands to prevent the virus from spreading. Symptoms to look out for. So what makes this virus dangerous is that it is highly similar to the flu and to the cold. Symptoms to look out for are fever, dry cough, sore throat, difficulty breathing, or shortness of breath. If you have or display any of these symptoms, you should call your doctor or healthcare professional and isolate yourself immediately to prevent further spread. If you have recently traveled in a country or in an area where the coronavirus has emerged, or if you have been in contact with someone with the coronavirus but you are not showing any symptoms, it is essential to isolate yourself. If you then show symptoms within the next few days after your contact with someone with coronavirus, or after being in a country or in an area where coronavirus has emerged, you still have to isolate yourself. So how exactly can you protect yourself and your family from the coronavirus? So the best way to protect yourself from any virus and from any infection is to wash your hands regularly using soap and water for at least 30 to 40 seconds. Use hand sanitizer that is alcohol based. Cover your nose and your mouth with a tissue when you cough, when you sneeze, and throw the tissue away immediately. Avoid touching your eyes, your nose, and your mouth, especially if you haven't washed your hands. Keep a distance between you and someone that is sick. Avoid traveling as much as you possibly can, and stay away from those who are already sick, as I've said. So, how can you further protect yourself and maintain a healthy lifestyle to prevent further and future infections and viruses? So number one is to drink lots of water. I know you've heard this so many times before, but this is extremely important. Water is essential because our bodies cannot function without it. It removes waste, it carries nutrients and oxygen to different parts of the body. So because you're already losing water throughout the day with your body's regular bodily functions such as urination, perspiration, and through even breathing, it is essential to always be replenishing your water intake. If you fail to do this, your body cannot carry nutrients and oxygen to parts of the body that need it the most, and therefore your health suffers in the long run, and thus you make yourself more prone to infection. Number two is to get enough sleep. When we sleep, our body goes through a variety of different processes. It filters out toxins, and when you do not sleep, when you fail to get enough rest, which there is no excuse for us to not be getting enough rest, especially during this time of quarantine, When you fail to get enough rest, your body feels weaker, you feel more tired, and thus you again are more prone to infection and disease. The third thing that you can do is to eat fruit and vegetables. And I don't mean just taking supplements, because in actual fact, the supplements actually work better when you are getting natural sources of these vitamins, i.e. from actual fruit and actual vegetables. The fourth thing that you can do is to get moisturizer, because with all the hand washing that we are doing, with all the sanitizing we've been doing, it's essential to moisturize your hands. Once your skin is dry, it can crack, and then it allows germs to enter the body. Alcohols in sanitizers are especially super drying to your skin, and thus it is bound to get stressed. There is one tip that is extremely important and could possibly prevent you from contracting this virus completely. This will make you immune to the coronavirus, and that is to stock up on lemons. Why? Firstly, lemons is a good source of vitamin C. So what you do is you boil a kettle ready to make yourself a cup of tea. You cut 3 slices from the lemon, you add it to the water, and you let it brew. By doing this, the lemon goes through a whole lot of different processes that makes it alkaline, and once you've drunk the water or the lemon tea, it makes your body more immune to the virus. So during this time of panic, fear, and remote working, social distancing, it's essential to not be stocking up on toilet paper only, because the toilet paper is not going to stop you from getting the disease. Lemons is the magic word. Lemon, lemon, lemon. That is all you need. As for the future of South Africa and what we can expect, I think that the cases are bound to increase. Firstly, sanitization and just general cleanliness is not prioritized, and this could be due to a various number of reasons. Number one, some people just don't have access or means to any of these things, to clean water, to just sanitization in general. Secondly, I believe that the cases will increase because, as I've mentioned in the beginning of the video, people who are HIV positive and are not on any treatment, and people who have tuberculosis who are not on any treatment, are more likely, way more likely to contract this virus because the immune system is weaker. And as we know, a lot of people in this country do not have access to any of these things. It is extremely sad, but is extremely true. So with that, I hope that our healthcare system can drastically improve, because there is no need for anyone to not have access to these things. There is no need for someone that's HIV positive to not have access to antiretrovirals. With that, I'd like to close. I have a range of videos on my channel regarding the coronavirus, and especially some tips that'll help you maintain a healthy lifestyle, things that you can do during this time of quarantine. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please feel free to start a discussion down below about what the government needs to do to improve everyone's healthcare and sanitization in this country and general cleanliness. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.